Today we'll Apex Anchor part number F5001 in-bed camper tie-downs on a Ford F150. These tie-downs bolt directly to your truck's frame and pop up out of its bed. Concealable when out of use, these provide the strongest mounting option possible for your slide-in camper. If you enjoy this video, consider leaving it a like and subscribing for any future installs.
So we're going to take a star washer, put it over your 1/2-inch bolt, and then put a 1x2 plate washer over that. Take your 1/2-inch bolt fisher, thread that on until you get to the bottom of the spring kind of thing. Then we're going to be using, there's 4 holes underneath this bed mount. We're going to be using these 3. This upper left one we don't care about. This is passenger side, so just these 3. We're going to fish the bolt out of those holes. So take the straight end of your bolt fisher, put it into the square hole, and then kind of use your finger to guide out the straight end. Have the bolt pop out like that. We'll repeat the same thing on the next 2 holes. So this is your tie down. We're going to be using the corresponding holes on the inside of the frame plate. You're going to want to flip that up and then start your bolt fishers into the corresponding holes. Bottom left, bottom right, and the top one. So get those started and then kind of hang on to the bolt fishers while you pull the tie down up into position. Get those bolts aligned and then start pulling the bolts through one at a time. And then once the bolts are hanging out, the tie down should just hang out in place, just like that. At this point, I like to use a clamp. You don't have to, but it makes it a little bit easier. Put some side pressure on the bolts so that they don't want to fall through while we're putting the washers on. We'll start with this bottom right bolt. You can kind of feel that it's not going to push back into the frame. So once you got that, you can kind of back off the bolt fisher, unthread it, and it shouldn't, well, it won't fall through. Let it sit just like that. Then I take a flat washer, 1/2-inch flat washer, pop that over there. 1/2-inch split lock washer. And then a 1/2-inch hex nut. Very careful not to push the bolt back into the frame. Once you get one started, it's kind of helpful to kind of tighten it. It holds it tighter to the frame and makes more threads available for the next 2. So kind of get that snug. Once those are all in, it's got a little bit of movement, so you want to sort of just make sure it's as straight as you can eyeball. But we're going to go ahead and snug these down. This hole right here is clearance so that you can take your 1/2-inch socket extension. I got a 3/4 socket. I'm going to put my 1/2-inch socket extension through the hole and then the socket underneath. That way I can get a straight shot on that nut. The left side's a little tricky, you might have to get a wrench on it. So the frame mount's in place. 3 bolts are torqued, 64 foot-pounds. Now we're going to install our drill guide. This is your drill template. Put a couple 1/2-inch bolts in the holes and then raise it up like that. Secure them with some flange nuts. And you want to push as high as it'll go and then kind of as straight. You want to make sure it's as straight as possible in between this gap here. A little bit off center is not a problem, but just make it nice. Snug these down. Doesn't have to be super tight, it's just temporary. And then we're going to drill our 1/4 inch hole through the drill template. Okay, with your drill guide installed, you're going to take the supplied 1/4 inch drill bit, use the hole in the top as a guide, and go ahead and drill the bed. Then we're going to remove the drill guide. And you can observe that hole right there. That's where we're going to use the 1 7/8 hole saw. So using that 1/4 inch hole as a guide. You take the skirt, there's a little flat spot that goes towards the outside of the truck. Pop it in. Should fit about like that. And that's what she looks like. So we're going to install the tie-down receiver assembly up through the skirt. Sometimes it helps to lubricate the receiver tube. Or you can get a buddy to help you hold the skirt from the top. Sometimes it'll just hold in. You just don't want to push it back through. I'm going to go ahead and get some lubrication on that. I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit on the receiver, or on the skirt, I mean. And then right behind me where I can't reach, I have bolts. We're going to secure these with 2 1/2 inch bolts with flange nuts on the back. How's that look?
I'm holding it.
Okay. And there's plenty more adjustment too. If you need to, you can loosen the frame mount, and you can sort of use the slop in the holes in case you need more vertical height. But you want the receiver sticking up about 1/8 inch above the skirt. Okay, with that snugged, we'll go ahead and torque her down to 64 foot-pounds. That'd be even better. About 65 pounds.
Well, it cost me $7 already.
There you go. That's it.
Once installed, simply pull up on the insert and twist to lock into position. Your Apex anchors are now ready for your next adventure.
This video is a guide for visual reference. Please always refer to our instructions when installing Torklift products, for they are updated regularly. For any questions, visit our website or give us a call at 800-246-8132.